Being charged with stunt driving in Ontario means an automatic roadside 14-day tow and impound. The police, they are empowered to issue the charge, and the law is written in such a way that an initial charge comes with this 14-day immediate roadside tow and impound, as well as a 30-day license suspension. So like most individuals, it would be very hard to function without your car, your license, or afford the high cost of impound fees. So let's take a closer look at this. What if the car impounded during the stunt driving charge is not mine? And it's a valid question often asked. Often the car does not belong to the individual that was charged with stunt driving. So for instance, it could be any of the following: a rental car, a car belonging to a friend or family, a work vehicle. Many clients would like to get the car out of the impound prior to the 14 days to return the car to the individual or business to which the car belongs. If the car is a rental, logic would dictate that you could get the car back to the rental company sooner than later. Or if it's a work vehicle that does not belong to you, the owner should not be punished with this impound related to your stunt driving charge. Unfortunately, the new stunt driving laws were not written with these exceptions in mind. The new stunt driving laws, referred to as the MUMS Act, does not recognize the owner of the car. The wording of the law is quite generic in the sense, and the car that was being driven, in the sense that the car was being driven by the individual charged with stunt driving, is to be impounded for 14 days, regardless of the vehicle owner. And this can be very frustrating for any of the three situations mentioned above. For instance, if the car is a rental, then not only now do you have to pay for the rental fee, but also the impound fee. If the car belonged to a family member, that family member can no longer drive to work for 14 days. Or if this car is a work vehicle, it seems your work is now being punished because of your stunt driving charge. So are there any exceptions to getting the car out early? In rare instances, you could always ask the charging officer if they can authorize the early release. However, they are under no obligation to do this, and they rarely make these exceptions. It is incredibly rare to get an early release. The officer has moved on and will normally not be too sympathetic, as you were just charged with stunt driving. And in their mind, you were posing a threat to public safety. So be patient, get the car after the 14 days. And once you get the car back, you have more pressing issues to deal with, as your stunt driving charge now has to be addressed in court, with a potential 1 to 3 year further license suspension, $2,000 to $10,000 in fines, and much more. So get legal advice to make sure you navigate your charges and keep your license.